Hi guys, welcome back to another art lesson. So you've been looking at Vincent van Gogh, and today we're going to be exploring some of the marks and lines that he uses. Now Vincent van Gogh is well known for his use of marks within his work and using paint to create motion. These are some of his drawings where he's used pen and ink to capture a landscape. Vincent van Gogh believed that mark making was the root of everything in drawing, and he would often draw first with a pencil before moving on to his painting. So today we're going to zoom in on some of his pictures, selecting some of the marks and focus on copying them ourselves.
So we're going to try out a range of medium today. So I've got some pens and pencils, and I'm using some of Vincent van Gogh's pictures so that I can take the marks from them. So I'm going to look really carefully at the marks that I can see and zoom in. Lots of exciting marks going on in his pictures. So I'm going to start with a pencil first. I'm going to start with a 2B, and then I might try out a 6B and see what happens. So I'm going to select one of the marks in his pictures. I'm going to go for this grass here. And really carefully thinking about each mark that I am making, really slowly. I'm not rushing it, guys. And keep looking back to the picture for a reference. Make sure that you're on the right track, so you're really thinking about copying carefully. So then I'm going to move on to another mark next to it. I'm going to go for the grass down here, so I'm looking at the lines and I'm thinking about what mark and what movement my pencil's going to make. So think about the direction you're going in, the length of the lines. Are they crossing each other? Are they next to each other? So when I'm happy with that one, I'm going to move on to the next one. And I'm really thinking about how I'm laying it out in my sketch pad as well. So making sure that it looks nice and neat and it's not just a random collection of marks all across the page. Really thinking about each line, each movement. So these lines here, it's a bit like water, I think, and they're kind of zigzaggy, so I'm going to put in some zigzag movement, and they overlap each other as well, they're on top of each other, it's quite busy. So I'm going to add some pen now. I wonder what would happen if I put pen on top of that pencil. I might try adding a darker pencil on top, see what happens. I might try smudging it and blending it. It's all about exploring. So here I'm just seeing what would happen if I just use pen. So now I need to add one in the middle here. So if you look, I've almost got like a grid of marks. So on the roof, we've got these kind of swirly lines. I'm going to do a few rows of them. And then in the middle, we've got some black dots. Again, I might add some pencil over that and see what happens, shade it in. And now I'm using a darker pencil. I've got a 6B pencil here. Like I said before, we could shade over the top to see what happens, create a bit more depth, a bit more tone. I'm just using my finger to blend that in together. So remember, you can combine different mediums together, so I'm having a go here at using a brush pen. So it might be if you've got ink, you can use ink or a pen or a darker pencil. And just see what happens if you mix different mediums together.